students. In the previous chapters, we learned about the geographical divisions of India, the coastal plains, the ghats, the river plains, and the northeastern states. We learned all about it. So, today we will start about the new chapter, which also relates to India, about the climate of India. What kind of climate do we enjoy in our country? So let's begin. India is home to a variety of climatic regions. We have the Thar Desert in the northwest and the Himalayas in the north. You have read about the Thar Desert, which lies mostly in Rajasthan. It is in the northwest. And about Himalayas, you have also read about. It's in the north. So, because of these two regions, a lot of difference is there in the climatic condition of India. These geographical conditions create climatic differentiations. We get weather information through newspapers, radio, and TV. We must know that weather is about day-to-day changes in the atmosphere. That is, weather changes daily. Yesterday it was raining. Today it's sunny. Tomorrow you never know what kind of weather we can expect. So weather changes daily. It also depends. It can also change within hours. Also. So it depends on how hour to hour changes in temperature, air pressure, rainfall, and sunshine. These are the four factors which changes the weather. That is temperature, air pressure, rainfall, and sunshine. For example, it may be hot or cold, sunny or cloudy, windy or calm. You must have noticed that when it is hot continuously for several days, you do not need any warm clothing. You also like to eat or drink cold drinks. On the other hand, during cold days, you will would like to have something how to eat and woolen clothes to wear. Now, so this is all about weather. Now let's come upon the climate. The climate is an average atmospheric condition of an area over a long period of time. That is, if a certain type of atmospheric condition is there for a long period of time, such as for months, for years, then that becomes the climate. India experiences tropical and subtropical type of climate. Tropical and subtropical type. You know that the Tropic of Cancer passes through India. So India lies within the tropical region. So it has tropical or and subtropical type of climate. Location, physiography, monsoon winds and country's latitudinal and longitudinal extent affect the climate. So what are the factors that affect the climate? Location, physiography, monsoon winds and country's latitudinal and longitudinal extent. These are the factors that affect the climate. Broadly, the major seasons recognized in India are cold season, cold weather season, that is winter, December to February, hot weather seasons, that is summer, March to mid-June, southwest monsoon season, mid-June to September, and season of retreating monsoon, that is autumn, October and November. So we in India enjoy two types of monsoons, that is rainfall. First is the southwest monsoon that we enjoy, that is called rainy season. It starts from mid-June and continues till September, and then the same winds when they return, that causes winter monsoons. We enjoy rainfalls during winter also, so that is called winter monsoons. and it happens during the month of October and November. Sometimes it continues till December, and especially it happens on the eastern coast of India. It starts from uh, Kerala and Tamil Nadu and continues throughout the eastern coast. So let's study about each and every season that we enjoy in India. The winter season. The winter season starts roughly within the month of November and continues up to the middle of March. During winter season, the days are shorter and the nights are longer. The coastal areas are comparatively warm, even in these months. The coastal areas, because of the influence of the sea, the coastal areas don't experience as cold conditions as of the northern India. In the northern India, starting from Jammu and Kashmir till Bihar and the northeastern states, these experience very uh, cold climate due cold conditions of weather in winter season. But the southern India, mostly the coastal states, they don't experience as much cold as in the north. So in the north, there is heavy rainfall in the mountain ranges. January is the coldest month of the season. South India remains cool during the winter season. In the sandy regions of western Rajasthan, it is cold at night during winter because bare soil cools more quickly than the soil with vegetation cover. That is, the desert stands heat up as quickly as they cool up at night. So days are very hot while the uh, nights are cool. In the winter season, the winter days are cool, but at the night the winter temperature drops below 0 degree. The summer season. During winter season, the general weather conditions remain hot and dry almost throughout the country. We experience the summer season in the months of April and May and June. At this time, the sun is overhead and it is a period of increasing temperature during summer season. Hot and dry wind called Loo blows in the northwestern part of India. Dust storms are common. People visit hill stations to experience cool and pleasant weather. The coastal areas are less hot due to the influence of cool winds coming from the sea. So you see, in the northern India, experiences very hot conditions. That is, the temperature is very hot. The loo blows. There are dust storms. People visit hill stations because of the too much heat in the plains. But in the coastal areas, they experience less hot conditions because of the cool sea winds. Cool sea winds may bring down the temperature of the hotness in the southern India. So in the south, there is nothing like loo or the hot winds, hot and dry winds. In the desert region, it is extremely hot and the weather is unbearable. In the state of Rajasthan, the the climate is unbearable. Some parts of India, like Assam, get small amount of rainfall during the summer season. Yes, while in the northeast India, there is rainfall. So, in such part of so in the northern part, there is extremely cold, hot and dry winds. In the southern India, there is uh, too much heat, but because of the influence of the sea, the temperature is quite below than the northern part. While in the northeastern part, there is rainfall, while in the western part, that is uh, Rajasthan, there is extremely very much too much heat. that is in the state of Rajasthan, there is dust storms. Then we come up to rainy. The rainy season starts immediately after the summer season. There is heavy rainfall in some parts of India even in the month of June. So in India, is in states of Bengal and northeastern states, the rainy season starts from the month of June, while in the northwest parts, northern and northwest parts, the monsoon comes a bit later. This is due to the influence of the monsoon winds which blow from sea to land. They bring dark clouds and thus give heavy rainfall. There are two branches of monsoon winds, the Arabian Sea branch, the Bay of Bengal branch. The Malabar coast is the first to get rainfall from the monsoon winds. By the middle of June, there is rainfall in almost every part of India. The rainy season lasts from the middle of June to October. The western coast of India gets more rainfall than the eastern coast because of the uh, western ghats which are taller than the eastern ghats. The west coast receives more rainfall than the eastern. Mawsimram in Meghalaya gets the maximum rainfall. It is also famous as the wettest place in the world. Rajasthan and Rann of Kutch get very little rainfall. So there are two branches of monsoon winds. One is the Arabian Sea and other is the Bay of Bengal. Because of the Bay of Bengal winds, the eastern coast gets rainfall, while the western coast gets rainfall because of the Arabian Sea. The season of retreating monsoon or autumn. From October to November, southwest monsoon move back from the mainland of India. During the rainy season, the winds blow from sea to land and cause rainfall. While by the month of October, these winds return. So when they return, they also cause rainfall. These are called the retreating monsoons. So this is the season of retreating monsoon. From the month of October to November, the southern parts of India, particularly Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, receive rainfall in this season. As it may extend up to December also. Sometimes in Tamil Nadu there is heavy rainfall in the month of December also. As already discussed, the climate of India has been broadly described as monsoon type. Monsoon is taken as the Arabic word mausim, which means seasonal reversal of the winds. Due to India's location in the tropical region, most of the rain is brought by monsoon winds. Agriculture in India is dependent on rains. Good monsoons mean adequate rain and a bountiful rain. So, you have read about the different uh, climates, seasons of India, and about the monsoons you have read. And in India, being the agricultural country, most of the farmers are dependent on rainfall. If we get enough rainfall, the crops are we have bumper crop. But sometimes, because of the less rainfall, the crops and the farmers suffer. Factors that affect the climate. The climate of a place is affected by the location, altitude, distance from the sea, and relief. Therefore, we experience regional differences in the climate of India. Location of any place. Suppose a location or state, our place is located far away from the sea coast, it may experience a different climate than those places which are located near the sea. And also with the altitude that is height, as we go higher up to the hilly regions, the climate becomes cooler. And also next is the distance from the sea. Away from the sea, cooler is the place, and also relief. So these are the four factors that affect the climate of a place. Therefore, we experience regional difference in the climate of India. Jaisalmer and Bikaner in Rajasthan are very hot, while Dras, traditionally known as Hembabs, is a town in the Kargil district of Union Territory of Ladakh. It is the second coldest inhabited place in the world. Hembabs is the that is Dras is the second coldest place in the inhabited place in the world. Coastal places like Mumbai and Kolkata experience moderate climate because of the entrance of sea. They are neither too hot nor too cold. Being on coast, these places are humid. Yes, being near the coast, the climate of Kolkata is humid. Mawsynram in Meghalaya receives the world's highest rainfall, while in a particular year it may not rain at all in Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. So Jaisalmer is the driest part of India, while the wettest place of India is Mawsynram in Meghalaya. So this is all about the lesson. So you can see here the map which shows the climate zones of the world because of the uh, position of the, of Earth in before the sun. There is different climate. There are different climates all over the world. Okay. So this is all about the lesson. You will read it yourself again and again. And if you have any problem, you can ask me. Okay. Next day we will work on the question answers. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Thank you.